Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this August the 20th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Wednesday out there so far. But it's a great Wednesday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because that's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to take a look at this humongous storm here off the east coast of the U.S., which is Hurricane Erin, which will continue to pull away from the region. You can already see that little north-northeastward turn. It will continue to kind of parallel the east coast here, and then eventually on out to sea. We'll show you that in the 5 to 6 day cone, 7 day cone by the National Hurricane Center. See the little tropical wave here in the MDR region. We're going to be watching that for possible developments as it continues to push on off to the northwest. This system here has about a 60% chance of development over the next 7 days and 10% over the next 2 days. And then there's another one coming off the African coast, which has a 40% over the next 2 days and 7 days as well. Scattered activity over the northern tropical Atlantic. Scattered activity over portion of South America. Here's a little tropical wave here. We need to watch it for possible development in the Eastern Pacific. And got more tropical waves and a wave train here stretching from Central America, South America, all the way back toward the Hawaiian Chain Islands. We got more activity scattered about here and there from the Central America to the Yucatan Peninsula, also in the portion of Mexico, down toward Cuba, and also toward the Haiti and Dominican Republic region. More scattered activity over here in the western U.S. from portions of Texas over toward Arizona, New Mexico, all the way up into Montana. More activity in Louisiana to portions of North Georgia, Tennessee. Some outer feeder bands here over South Carolina. Just mainly clouds with a little bit of moisture well up in the upper levels of the atmosphere. Nothing is falling from the clouds, but we are getting some clouds and some breezes coming off of Hurricane Erin off the eastern coast. Alright, look at the forecast track. I got them a little bit offhand, but here we go. Here's the track here. We're going to try to put them in order. But anyway, here's the forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center. You can see here's the tropical storm force wind. We still got tropical storm warnings up here in the Outer Banks, stretching up into Virginia, just south of Rhode Island there. You can see the hurricane force winds right in this vicinity here. It's the major hurricane now, and it remains a major hurricane to 2 p.m. Thursday, and then hurricane for Friday, stretching into Saturday a.m., then a tropical storm, and then a post-tropical storm after that from 2 p.m. Monday to 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Sunday to 2 p.m. Monday remains a post-tropical cyclone. Just like I've been showing you in the models, the trend would go downward, and pretty much it is going in that direction. Alright, if you're tracking the system at home, it's located near latitude 31.2 north, 73.6 west. Maximum sustained winds at 110 miles an hour with higher gusts. Moving to the north at 14 miles an hour. Classified as a hurricane right now with winds of 110 miles per hour. It's category 2. Anything greater than 110 plus is a major hurricane. So this thing may get up to 115, 120 possibly, but mainly a category 2 should be, and then it races on out into the northern tropical Atlantic. Alright, now let's take a look at the Spaghetti-O models. They've been doing pretty good so far, right on cue. As you can see here, one here, center of the storm, well compacted. There it goes up towards the Europe area and over towards Greenland area as well. So we can say goodbye to Erin early to mid next week. Alright, now let's take a look at the intensity guidance. You can see we got 95 knot winds equal to 110 miles per hour. Right now it's category right on the borderline of category 2 and 3. And you can see the models continue to drop sharply, as I've been predicting, and I've been showing you for the past couple days that they would drop down to 2, 1, and then down to tropical storm, and then down to a tropical depression about 168 hours out. But like I say, some wants to keep it to a category 1, some of them to a tropical storm, but a lot of models has dropped it off into a tropical depression, and that's the way I am leaning in that direction. Alrighty, well, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue getting the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here's Hurricane Erin off the coast of the mid-Atlantic continue to pull away from the region. We got thunderstorms and showers in that area, stretching down into the Florida Keys and Florida region, stretching through the northern and central Gulf, back into northeast Mexico to Texas, up to Kansas and Oklahoma, and then from Louisiana to the Carolinas to New York City. Shower activity up here around Rhode Island, also a portion of Maine. Thunderstorms and showers from Nevada to Arizona to New Mexico to Wyoming to the Dakotas, Minnesota, and up here around Lake Superior as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Thursday. Alright, take a look at your Friday forecast. You can see we got thunderstorms and showers in the coastal waters of the Atlantic. Hurricane Erin located well off the screen, but you can see there's the showers and storms there. Also more showers and storms through Virginia to Kentucky to the Carolinas, Atlantic coastal waters to Florida Keys, the Big Bend area of Florida, Florida Panhandle, including Louisiana, Texas, Northern Gulf, Central Gulf as well, stretching up toward Kentucky. More activity for Southern California, Arizona, Wyoming, to Colorado, to Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan, Lake Superior, Lake Erin, and also southern portions of Canada regions as well. Otherwise, expect your high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Friday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches warning advisory map you're locating across the nation. And it's going to look like this. We can see the tropical storm warnings and hurricane warnings in the Atlantic coastal waters. Got a lot of flood advisory, coastal flood warnings from up here around New York City all the way down to the South Carolina coast. You got small craft advisory, gale warnings there as well from Maine to the east coast of Florida. And then again from Southern California up to Washington State. We got some flash flood warnings, flood advisories over West Virginia, North Carolina, portions of Alabama, areas as well. Also we got heat advisories, excessive heat warnings in Mississippi. Heat advisories also in effect for you guys in Louisiana, also in the portion of East Texas, also Oklahoma, portion of southern Arkansas, more in through the Dakotas, also in the portions of eastern Montana, northern portion of Wyoming, southern Oregon, much of Nevada, much of California. You got excessive heat warnings there as well. Southern California, Arizona, southern Nevada, northern California, southern areas of Oregon. And then we got excessive heat watches across northern Oregon into Washington State. Red flag warnings there as well, stretching over into portions of Montana. Got some severe thunderstorm warnings also ongoing in Montana. Some flood advisory, flood warnings in Iowa. And then we've got some air quality alerts in southeast Texas, central Colorado, and central areas of Wyoming. Alright, we got the coastal flood advisories and small craft advisory around the Hawaii and Chain Islands, high surf warnings western Alaska, and also the small craft advisory there as well. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. As you can see here, we got a marginal risk from North and South Dakota, Minnesota. Also, we got some general thunderstorms through the portion of Nebraska, portions all the way down to Nebraska, all the way down to Arizona, New Mexico, also through the Dakotas, Montana, North Dakota, also Texas into areas of Florida, the Carolinas, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and also into Philadelphia. Tornado probability look like this. Less than 2% all area. Damaging winds 5%. Large hail, pretty much same location. Alright, let's move on to day number 3, and it's going to look something like this. Alrighty, it's coming up here slowly but surely. Alright. Marginal risk stretching from Casper, Wyoming to McCovey to Marquette, Duluth, Minneapolis, La Crosse. General thunderstorms over here from Texas to the Carolinas to portion of West Virginia, Florida, Southern California, Central California, Arizona, New Mexico, all the way up to Michigan. Probability look like this, 5%. And let's take a look at the National Hurricane Center. As you can see, here's Hurricane Erin. Here's this next system here has a 10% over the next. The system here has a next over the next 2 days, 10%, 60% over the next 7 days, as that system continue to put on off to the northwest, kind of east of Erin. So if Erin hangs around long enough, the system here could catch up with Erin, but it's going to be kind of close. But there's a possibility it could catch up with them, but I doubt it. But if it do, it's going to go east. Erin's going to pull this away. This system here going to come behind it. May affect Bermuda, this little system here, because here Bermuda And let's take a look at that next system. Has a small window here. You can see 40 and 40. I've been looking at computer models. Some of these here may kind of just die out, but later on down the road might not even become a tropical storm. So we'll continue to monitor that just to see. But if we do, for Nan to be the next one, I don't know which one will get it, but this one here might have a little better shot right here than this one, because this one here look like if Erin might kind of shred it apart if it gets close enough to it. But anyway, hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Wednesday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.